Yo guys, welcome to Ashton Fitness. This is my first Q&A video. Thank you for everyone who sent in their questions. I asked on Instagram, I'm doing a Q&A video. If you've got any questions about fitness or calisthenics or anything, then drop a comment and let me know. And a few people got back to me, so thank you to those who did. And yeah, I'll answer your questions in this video. Ahmed Trian87 asks, it's not really a question, but my body is very thin. How about this? Well, if your body is very thin naturally, mine was as well. If you are what is known as a hard gainer, someone who finds it very hard to put on muscle, then basically the two things that really helped me the most were eating more and either doing harder exercises or lifting heavier weights. One of the issues that a lot of people fall into is they will start to plateau because they're just doing the same exercises with the same weights or the same calisthenics exercises, never trying any different variations, never actually trying like harder skills or moves or anything. And basically what will happen is your body will just get used to it. It might be enough at the beginning and you might do a few pull-ups and like get some gains from that and everything else, and like that might be enough because your body at the start is just like, oh my gosh, like we're freaking out, what are you doing to us? We've never done pull-ups before, let's grow to adapt to this new stress. But after a while your body will be like, pull-ups, like what are these? We've been doing these for years, like you need to give us something else. So basically you need to then start trying harder variations, so doing harder pull-ups, I don't know, maybe archer pull-ups or close grip pull-ups, any kind of harder variation of the pull-up that you've normally been doing, or any other exercise. Like it could be push-ups. Say for example you're beast in push-ups and you can do like easily 20 in a row. Maybe it's time to start actually trying harder variations like diamond push-ups, incline push-ups, etc. To give your muscles that extra boost. And then once you've done that, then you just gotta smash the food. When I first started working out, I would just have 3 solid meals a day. I'd have like eggs and toast for breakfast. At the time, when I first started, I think I was eating cereal, but because of beginner gains, your body's just like freaking out and it's like, whoa, we need to like grow to accommodate this new stress that you're placing us under because we've never done this. So like, I was eating just cereal. I think I was eating Weetabix and muesli and stuff like that. It's just got like some nuts and some protein and stuff in it as well. For dinner, I was just eating like tuna and rice or tuna and pasta or chicken and rice, chicken and pasta, just trying to get in some good solid protein with some good carbs and some good fats and everything else. Another old tradition founded more in bro science than actual science maybe, but another thing that a lot of people say is, oh, you should get in, if you're trying to build in muscle, you should get in at least a gram of protein in per kilogram of body weight. When I was trying to bulk, that's what kind of helped me out. I was trying to get in as much protein as I weighed. So I weighed I think like 74 kilograms. So I was trying to get in 74 grams of protein a day. That's just the way I approached it. But I know that lifting heavier weights and eating more helped me out. And that's what a lot of people also recommend, like bodybuilders and all that kind of stuff. I remember I used to watch a lot of Rich Piana videos. He was basically just like, you need to eat and you need to lift some heavy ass weights, man. So I was just like, yeah, cool. So that was my inspiration. So I was just lifting heavy weights and I was doing hard calisthenics exercises that were really challenging my muscles, where I could only do like 5 reps of a movement. So like, say for example, I don't know, advanced tuck front lever pull-ups. Like I was just doing those and like really just like challenging my muscles because pull-ups were too easy. So I was like, I know that if I smashed out loads of pull-ups, I wouldn't grow. So I was just like, right, I need to do harder variations. And if I was trying to hit my back or my biceps, like really think about like getting that full proper squeeze when I'm doing the exercise, and that really helped. So yes, on to the next question. The next question is from Negro Saiyan 2000. It's times like this where I'm glad that I'm mixed race and I can actually say this name, because boy, if I wasn't, then I would be feeling hella awkward right now.
So yes, that is how you build muscle. So let's move on to the next question, shall we? The next question is by... the next question is by The next question is by a person.
But yeah, Negro Saiyan says, why are you so awesome, bro? Thank you. And then he says, do you see yourself getting the front lever back soon? Yes, I do, and I'm making a lot of progress. I will play a clip now if I've got it. I think I got it on my computer somewhere, but if I do, it will be playing right now. But yes, I've been making a lot of progress with my front lever. So yes, I'm getting my old strength back, and I expect to have my front lever in the next couple of months, because yeah, I'm making a lot of progress and I know how to train it now because I've gone through the process a lot of times. So yes, I'm looking forward to getting it back soon. Planet Mbit asks, I train about 5 days a week. I feel like I overtrain my lats and shoulders. I work on front lever, and then it kind of cuts out. It just says I work on front lever pro. I guess he's just working on his front lever at the moment. Overtraining. CT Fletcher, for example, he doesn't believe that overtraining exists. I do, actually. I think it is possible to overtrain. If you're kind of feeling like you're overtraining, then maybe you are. Like your body will tell you, that it's fatigued, and it will tell you that it's tired. And like, you'll go to workout sessions and you'll just be feeling like really unmotivated and really weak and just not very good. Like, you won't be feeling as pumped as you normally do. And to me, that's a sign of overtraining. Like, obviously some days you might just be tired, but as you work out more, you will gradually begin to learn that, yeah, your body is trying to tell you, actually, I just need a couple days to rest. If I feel like I've been overtraining, I'll give my body about 3 or 4 days to just rest up. And then when I hit the next session after that, then my body's fully restored, it feels great, and like I just start smashing like loads of PRs because like I've had that time to rest, basically. So yeah, if you feel like you're overtraining, then just stop, take a few days out. Whoo! Sorry, my blinds are just doing a madness. Well, they're not blinds, they're posters, and they just fell down. Take a few days out to recover and just chill. Don't train on your muscles. Maybe you can do some light training if you want to, but yeah, just chill, because when you go back, then you'll feel rejuvenated, you'll feel restored. Hildebrando Berrio asks, woo, a name, Hildebrando Berrio. Would you try Muay Thai one day? Yes, I would. The next question, which is from Minnie H, and she says, what strength and cardio exercises did you do to start back from injury and keep yourself motivated? Because it's such a loss when you can't push yourself like you used to be able to. Minnie, I know your pain. 3 things that I'd recommend now are, first, make sure that you know exactly what's wrong. Basically, what I did was I went around to a whole load of different like health professionals, osteopaths, acupuncturists, people who did like alternative kind of style medicine. I just went around to loads of people. My injury was a phantom injury, like no one knew what was wrong with it. They couldn't pick it up on x-rays, MRIs, anything. So what I had to do was go around to loads of different health professionals and ask them like what is up, and they all gave me their kind of pieces of advice and like their opinions on it. And because I did all of that, I was able to form a clearer picture of what it was. I still don't know what it was, but long story short, what I suspect it is something to do with my biceps tendon, which ran into my shoulder, and also because it was an impact injury, they suspect that it could have been like a tear, what's known as a slap tear, which is like where some cartilage or some tendon cartilage gets ripped inside of your shoulder joint. So yeah, basically those are the 2 things. So I did a load of different exercises. So say for example, I was doing scapular push-ups. I was doing a lot of those because basically one of the osteopaths that I went to, she was basically saying that I need to strengthen my scapula because my scapula was winging all over the place. She was like, you need to strengthen your scapula and then you will see better results in your shoulder. So I started doing loads of scapular push-ups, scapular push-up holds. I also started doing external rotation exercises, and they really helped me out. And I was doing a few other exercises, but again, I'm going to include those in later videos for you guys. So that's the first tip. I would suggest finding out exactly what is up with your injury first, so that you know how best to treat it. Because the second tip, once you know exactly what's wrong, then you can do exercises to help treat your injury. I don't know, you might get lucky because your physio might be really good and they might recommend exercises that work for you straight away. But if they don't, what you need to do, or what I did actually, is I just experimented with a range of different rehab exercises, because certain rehab exercises worked really well for some people, but they didn't work well for me. So I had to work out which rehab exercises were the best for me. And then once I realized those, because some were like painful, so I had to try some other ones that weren't so painful, and then I saw some progress, so I knew that that one was a good one. That's basically how I narrowed it down. So it was a process of trial and error, and through that trial and error, I worked out which were the best exercises for helping my affected area where the injury was. So yeah, hopefully that helps you out. Jack DW asks, if you could only do one calisthenics exercise, what would it be and why? I would do the planche because it just looks insane. Like, it just looks like you've turned off gravity. If you can just whip out a planche, people are gonna be like, what? So yes, if I could only ever do one calisthenics exercise, it would be that, just for the party trick value of it. So yes, that is the end of the Q&A. If you made it this far and you're still watching, then shouts out to you. You are the real MVP for watching all this, and I hope you learned something new. If you have any questions for any future Q&As, then again, leave them in the comments below, and then I'll do my best to answer them in another Q&A video. But yes, thank you for watching. This has been Ashton with Ashton Fitness. No, I'm not gonna sign out like that. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, then subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any videos. And yeah, look forward to seeing you again. I don't know what the next video is gonna be. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be a video. So yeah, and it will be good. So look forward to that one. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe so you don't miss that one. Blessed. Cool, let's get it. Hey.